Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. We are actually going to be defending Phoenix Point in just a moment. The Pandorans are attacking us. And then straight after that, I've noticed that our shard gun manufacturing has actually stalled because we've lost the living crystal lapidary down here to Synedrian. So we'll be taking that back straight away afterwards. As nice as Synedrian are, there's no way they're going to stop me getting another gun. Let's
The disciples of New Haven is under attack.
yeah, sure. I mean, New Jericho is properly going to war with everyone. Here we go. Ready all defenses. Now we have the troops that were already there. We have the tank that was already there. I think it's only one tank. We've got the B team that's come across to help out. So this should be pretty straightforward, unless they've brought a Scylla in. And even then we should be okay. Got my coffee in front of me. It's pretty early on a Saturday morning. Look at this. How many troops have we got? Hello. Lots of troops. That's how many we've got. Alright, in terms of invaders, they're actually coming in from down here. We are stealthed, so let's start with quick aiming and just trying to take out as many as we can. Ideally, we're going for one shot, one kill. So much damage. It's not quite going to be one shot, one kill, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, go for his leg just to make sure we don't miss. Now, in terms of health, he's got 24 left. He's not going to do any form of transition. And when I say transition, I mean he's not going to turn into an Umbra when he's done. Next up, it's going to be Kodiak. With the shard gun, we could step here and we could shoot both of these together, potentially. Or we could focus straight. That's not a good shot. That's an okay-ish shot. I think the shard gun is going to be a better choice. And it really depends on if that's going to get in the way. We're not going to know until we're in position. Oh, yeah. It's too accurate. We're not going to get both of them. Alright, well, JD will do some explosives over there. Let's instead get the shard gun going this way. That really wasn't worth it at all.
What's our move?
The move is Boom Blast.
Executing.
And I'm going to start off with a nice explosion over here. Okay, he's in a lot of trouble. That's good. He's in a lot of trouble. Great. And he's actually run over this way. So, JD, you've still got a rocket that you can put out. Just to give him a little helping hand in dying. The struggle is real. I'm going to do electric reinforcement to give these guys a bit of extra chance of surviving, just in case anything does manage to ding at them. Okay, so next up, you can actually see this chap right down the end. Sure, give it a go. Successfully destroying little bits of the base. That's what we're all about. Pretty hopeful for the pistol. Wasn't expecting it to actually hit. Next up, Cameron. You're an actual sniper, so you should have a better chance to hit. First time in combat, whiffs his shot. Alright, you are one of our new guys. We do have potential other entry points that we're going to have to watch out for. Let's have a look around and see if there's any that are immediately obvious. It actually looks like it's only going to be the access lift and... In fact, where is the access lift? Let's zoom out a little bit. There. So this is a potential entry point / exit point. Let's head up above just to see if there's anything in there that we can see. It doesn't look like it.
Moving.
Alright, well, I'm pretty happy that you're going to be safe. Let's send you this way just to have a look and see if there's anything else around. Kodiak, let's actually just stand by you so you don't keep cropping up on the list. We might be able to get a follow-up sniper shot on this guy. Oh my god, everyone keeps just missing. We almost certainly don't need to put this much effort into killing this one guy, but seeing as we've got nothing else to do at the moment,
Bullseye.
yeah, he's definitely going to bleed out on his turn. I would like you to come up here so we can have better visibility in that room. Okay, that's all looking good. Head into medical. Medical looks fine. We know that this bit round the back is good, so let's bring the scarab round to here. Just absolutely trouncing the base. Mario, I'm actually going to bring you up here, I think. Let's dash you in. Just to make sure we don't get surprised by anything. Hey, look, new one's coming in. Okay, so we've got a siren that's just entered right at the edge. Yeah, you could take out the... Actually, no, let's step you round slightly. This guy is going to bleed out at some point. So let's double down on the siren. Oh wow, that is such a bad miss. Okay, let's do an onslaught, and we'll do a quick aim shot on it. Shepard, you should be better. That was like a tiny chance to miss. We went for the head just because there's obviously the mind control and frenzy as options, but you know, it's not an excuse to just completely ignore everything else. We'll boom blast so we can shoot the grenade launcher twice. Once on this guy. So he's going to die, and once over here. I think this might actually be the only entry point, and if that's the case, when these two die, we should win. Let's just have a look upstairs. Yeah, you've scouted this out pretty thoroughly. Mario, come up the back. Okay, that's yeah. All right, let's end that there. The next lion's coming in. Now, this is marked specifically as entry points, whereas the access lift over here doesn't actually have any of those. So I think we're only really having to worry about stuff coming in from the front. Let's... Can you drive through at the moment? No, you can't. Let's step you to the side slightly. Can you drive through now? Yes, you can. I'm going to bring this all the way to the front so that it's in a position to help out next turn. Over here we're doing our quick aiming. One shot, one kill is what we're going for.
That's a kill. Taking aim.
And over the back... Actually, I just realised it wasn't the B team, it was the A team. How much health have you got? You've got 210. Yeah, let's just quick aim grenade launcher.
Let's see now.
Or we could quick aim snipe. That might... Oh no, we're not gonna get that. Quick aim grenade launcher.
Steel on target.
Ooh, he's still got enough left that he's gonna live. What's that like for visibility? I mean, it's a bit of a chance. Amazing. Get off my land! So, needless to say, you guys got some experience from that. That's obviously great and very welcome. We didn't get anything from that. We just obviously defended the base, and I don't think anything needs repairing. No, it's all intact. Look at that. Lovely, lovely base. Okay, so you guys are going to come down to the lapidary. Yeah, New Jericho is completely destroying everything. They're going to finish defending themselves. They're going to finish defending themselves. Pandorans are going to do something there. New Jericho's probably going to win that. Yeah. So, our other team, they're coming across quite nicely. They're just going to rest up there. Let's take this living crystal lapidary. I do want it back. I desperately, desperately need to be making bigger guns. And then hopefully we'll get to find out what Project Nemesis is. Okay, well, we've already got visibility. They are going to have infiltrators. We do need to
What's our move?
obviously pay attention to that.
5 by 5.
You can actually see this one already. That's great if you had more accurate gun. Who needs a more accurate gun when you've got this one? Jesus.
I'm going.
Ria is an absolute beast. I do really, really like that Hell Cannon. When it's got someone with that improved accuracy, I like that conceptually, but let's move you to a position where you can actually get a decent shot. Okay, it's a little bit of damage. And a little bit of paralysis for good measure. You're actually stealthed.
On the move. Advancing. Enemy contact.
Okay, looks like we've got some more over on the side. They're likely to come towards us this way, so get back behind cover there, and we'll try and set up some kind of murder ambush combination thing. In fact, if we onslaught
5 by 5.
you can actually go on Overwatch this way for when they inevitably come round. And Infiltrator Overwatch with snipers, it sounds unfair to me. It really does. I think it's going to be an incredibly nasty but an incredibly wonderful thing to see. Is it worth us just killing that guy? Probably, to make sure he doesn't accidentally trigger any of the other Overwatch.
Enemy down.
And then you can get back behind some cover. Alright, that'll do.
Covering.
Uh-oh. That's exactly what I was talking about. Hello, Mr. Sniper. Okay, well, we should be able to kill this thing in 2 shots.
Identifying target.
Shielding the thruster, maybe? Straight through the heart. Let's go for the thrusters.
How does that taste?
We are looking for maximum damage here. Suffice to say, that's going to drop their morale slightly. JD, where did I put you? Over here. We're going to Boom Blast.
Let's see now.
Because I don't want them doing any form of sniping. I don't think it's right. I think I'm the only one who should be allowed to snipe. God, that guy is having such a bad day. How far can we get grenades? Oh, we can get grenades all the way over on you. JD's just going full artillery today. So you're going to bleed out in 2 turns. You're going to bleed out in about a similar amount of time. Let's go on Overwatch for what's left. If we bring Mario in, he can actually see a target to shoot. Wow, did you see the spread on that shot? This is why we don't get Mario to do any of the long-range engagements. If I dash to here... we can quick aim at the last guy on the left.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay, let's do some moving up.
Double time.
I'm not expecting to see anything that we can attack this turn. So he's running out, but he's going to die.
Ready to contribute.
He's moving around a little bit, but there's not really much he can do. Hey, look! Medkit. Number 1. I'm surprised that we haven't... that there's so many assaults. I honestly would have expected infiltrators, but there's always the chance that there's one hidden somewhere. Hey, you actually hit. Good job. Yeah, mate, we're just going to kill you. It's everything personal. You guys shouldn't be here.
On the move.
And up this side. Oh, he's got some return fire from there. Luckily, we're pretty heavily armoured, so I don't think that would have actually done... No, it just took off a tiny bit of armour. Ah, if you step across, you can get shot.
I'll get him next.
Just missed. I think this soldier is probably going to be the last one. Although, it looked like there was other movement going on before this guy moved in. Hey!
Better than you.
No, you're not. Mario's going to come in and have some words. Let's go for rapid clearance. Anything to loot? Nope, he was the last one. Well, this does mean that our manufacturing is going to finish, which is what I wanted. Ah, we did get some items from them. Well, that's quite nice. Let's replenish all of that, and I'm going to send you guys back to rest up, I think. Shotgun is finished. So let's go in and check to see who we want to give it to. We could give it to Mario. It does do less damage, but it's got that piercing, so up close and personal it could be really quite powerful. Same for Gavshambo. I think probably giving it to Lottie is going to be the best. Because Isla's already got one. Yeah. I think that's what we want to do.
The disciples of New Haven is under attack.
Right, so they're under attack by Pandorans. They're under attack by New Jericho. They're under attack by New Jericho. Project Nemesis is just 1 day away, and there is 3 active structures right now. So we could head across and do another citadel. Or we can wait out Project Nemesis. And I think at this point, waiting out Project Nemesis is actually going to be our better option. Because that's going to trigger the endgame. It's going to mean that everyone is nice and rested up, ready for it. Can I get another shard gun on the go? Yes, I can. So we haven't followed up on the crystal crossbow. There's a whole bunch of other things that we haven't done. We haven't done the Byzantium mission. That shard gun is complete. Let's give that. Yeah, it is going to cycle around, isn't it? Okay. So we don't care about the people who are still back at base. Yeah, we're going to give it to Mario. I should probably change your main rifle over to the Synedrian one at this point. Because if you are shooting at range, we're going to want you to actually hit.
The New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Okay, we could go down and defend them. Yeah, let's send the B team down, get them a little bit more experience just before the end.
The disciples of New Haven is under attack.
Although it looks like New Jericho is actually winning this.
Research complete.
Okay, Project Nemesis. Nemesis is the goddess who punishes those who commit the sin of hubris, overbearing pride before the eyes of gods. It's a missile system.
Thank you for working with us on this. Today marks the end. We're going in with the courage of our convictions. Sometimes a disease has to be cut out, and this is the time to make that cut. A surgical strike delivered by the satellite system we've managed to resurrect from nothing. The power of human intellect, driven by human will, against the crude methods of the Ugothian entity. This is a critical moment. My entire strategy hinges on this victory. A gamble, some might say, but I prefer to think of it as a calculated risk. According to our research, destroying the enemy's central command unit will throw them into disarray. That will be the turning point of this war. With the infrastructure you've helped us build, we will be able to seize the advantage and crush the Pandorans before they can regroup. It won't be easy, but we will have strength, precision, and determination. Qualities the Phoenix Project has done much to foster in our people. For that, I will always be grateful.
Let's end this.
We need to ensure that this attack is precisely delivered. That means a locator beacon, right down there in the middle of it all. Anyone who goes in needs to understand the numbers. If we win, humanity is saved. But there's a strong chance anyone who goes into the palace isn't coming out. We need to send our best and be ready for what the Pandorans throw at us. And we need to be ready to sacrifice everything we have to achieve what is necessary. That, in the end, is what makes us human.
Yeah, so why would it just be us that? And oh wow, it's all the way down there. Well, we can get everyone down there. Let's start the A team moving, because they're gonna have a fair way to go. The B team, you're gonna do this, and then we'll move you across.
Research complete.
So we can manufacture a Chimera grenade now. Good if you like poison. Much rather just eliminate them straight off than leave them poisoned for a couple of turns. But if they're kind of like out of sight or long range, then I could understand the usefulness of poison. What I'd really like to have seen is with the grenade launchers, having a variety of grenade types that you can throw into them. Yes, we're using high explosives. High explosives are great, but once you've researched the Chimera grenade, why could you not load them up with poison grenades, for instance, or incendiary, or EMP, or anything like that? I think that's definitely a missed opportunity. Now with the alien, with the antediluvian ones, of course, they're going to shoot what they shoot, but there's plenty of opportunity for other things
Receiving
to
loud
be
and clear.
considered. Right, let's get some high ground. All right. Let's get some
Standing by.
different high ground.
Repositioning.
I'm honestly surprised that we've not seen anything yet.
I see them.
Okay, there we go. Over on the left.
What's our move?
And actually, if we pull you up here, you're going to be able to kill him in one go. Or miss. That must have been the mist that caused that. That wasn't intended to be a terrible joke, but I'm fine with it sounding the way it did. Ooh, that's a bit touchy. Let's move you out the way. That's exactly what I was worried about. Just a tiny bit on the left-hand side. Still, it's a clear shot now. We should be able to finish him off
Ready to fire.
without too much difficulty. Oh, that is really not the kind of shot that I wanted.
Moving to position.
So let's step out to make sure it works. Alright, Levi. That's a reasonable place for you to go. You're done. Yeah, let's bring Isla in.
Advancing.
That was not an actual advancement. He's miles away. We don't really have to worry about him.
Here we go.
Unless he gets frenzied. Oh, you can see from up here. You can't overwatch from up here, so just leave it as it is. Tentacle Berserker. Hey! Well, that's just asking for explosives. It's
What's our
not
plan?
my fault if they line up so happily. So, Boom Blast.
Here goes.
Look at this. Look at this. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. If you stand together like that, you are going to have explosives hit you.
Taking action.
Enforcement action. And we can go over the back like this. Supposedly you can see... Oh yeah, you can. Well, this might be a really quick defense then. Yeah, if they happen to stand everyone right next to each other, it just makes it so much easier. Okay, well, with a successful defense and not much in the way of resources needing to be refreshed, let's get the team moving across to the plan. New recruits are available, but we don't really care about that. Over here, Isla has made it to get rapid clearance, rage burst, resourceful, and we can put speed up, and we can put willpower up. You're not quite at the same level as Mario, but you are still pretty damn dangerous. Speed, 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 speed on Adonis. And I think for most of the others, we're not really going to be doing much else. Because they're not going to end up coming on the mission. We'll put the points in for what it's worth, though.
The disciples of New Haven is under attack.
At this point, we don't care. We are just moving everyone across.
New Haven is under attack.
Now, the human population is dropping as these havens are getting hit. Hey, Virophage weapons. Virophage sniper rifle.
The disciples of New Haven is under attack. Haven destroyed. Research complete.
The world is all falling apart.
Do you really think the answers we need as a species lie in Pandoran biology? In plundering the invaders for their mutagens? The disciples believe that humans need to evolve, to mutate. But don't you see the inherent misanthropy of this philosophy? Blaming humanity for what was done to it by an alien aggressor? The very premise is profoundly unethical. If we start telling ourselves that we need the Pandorans in order to improve ourselves, How are we any better than the collaborator who tells himself the enemy will make things better in the long run?
I do like that Tobias West is very black and white, but things are not always that simple.
Perhaps, but at what cost? One could argue that the Pandorans themselves are a form of survival. They are part human, and they are alive, so there is biological continuity between us and them. But do they contain any of what is worthwhile about humanity?
Haven destroyed.
Possibly, possibly not. Well, let's cancel that. We're still waiting for the other team to come across, but I'm afraid we are actually out of time for this episode. So while the world is falling apart around us, we have our teams in Australia ready to strike. Funnily enough, this is actually where I took my most recent holiday. Or at least closest, damn it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. And you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Next time, we are going to be executing the plan. See you soon.